Burke then finds a bunch of books on the occult. Burke and Irene visit the abbey the next day, but only Irene is allowed inside. She meets Sister Ona, who tells her that the nuns change shifts to pray to keep evil at bay. Frenchie is in a tavern where he hears that one of the patrons had a 12-year-old daughter that committed suicide by hanging after allegedly seeing something horrible. After Frenchie informs the barman that he walked up to the abbey with Burke and Irene, the barman warns him that the two of them may be the next victims. Meanwhile, Burke reads about Valak and learns his name. Ona hears about Irene seeing Valak, and Ona explains the demon's origin. When the abbey was built during the Dark Ages, a duke obsessed with the powers of hell tried to open a rift to summon Valak, but several men found and killed the duke before Valak could fully emerge, keeping him trapped using an artifact containing the blood of Christ. He remained sealed in hell until World War II bombs placed near the abbey caused the split to break, allowing the demon to loose. Ona explains that Valak takes the form of a nun to look like the rest of them and prey on their weaknesses. Burke tries again to enter the monastery, only to be met by the abbess, who tells him he won't be able to find any way in. He tries to ask the abbess about the key that he found with Victoria, but she tells Burke it's too late and that Irene is lost. Her then appears to go limp. Burke tries to lift her veil to see her, but her demonic body grabs at him until he rips her hand off of him. Irene awakens after seeing another frightening vision of Valak. She wanders outside her room and is once again attacked by the demon nun. Burke hears the noise and tries to save her, but he is also attacked until Frenchie shows up with a shotgun. Irene finds the other nuns and starts to pray alongside them as an evil force carves a pentagram into her back. But she quickly realizes that Ona and the other nuns were not real, but visions. The three come together as they understand that Victoria wasn't actually attempting to kill herself, rather, she gave herself up so that Valak couldn't take over her body and spread terror. They head into the catacombs to find the artifact with Christ's blood. Burke realizes that "Mary points the way" is in reference to the statue of Mary that literally points the way to where they may find the artifact. Sure enough, they come across the vial containing the blood after opening its chamber using Victoria's key. Valak reappears and attacks the trio. Irene is briefly possessed, but Frenchie manages to throw some blood on her to free her. She starts to try to possess Frenchie as Burke is attacked by the demonic Daniel. Valak unleashes a dark force upon Burke, and then tries to drown Irene. When she lifts her up, she notices that the vial is broken. Irene spits the blood on Valak's face, sending the demon back to hell and sealing the rift. When Frenchie saves Irene, then she asks, "What is your real name?" Frenchie says, "My name is Maurice," and Irene says, "Thank you for saving my life." We then notice an upside-down cross burned into the back of Maurice's neck. The film concludes with a clip from the first Conjuring movie in the present day where Carolyn Perron is watching Ed and Lorraine Warren give a seminar on their encounter with the possessed Maurice. His contact with Lorraine caused her to see visions, and unfortunately for her, it would not be the last time that she encountered Valak.